How's it going, everyone? This is Abe's Card Collection back with another Through the Mail Thursday video. I've got 8 more returns this week. Thought it'd be fun to share. Hope your mailboxes are full as always. And we're starting with the super old one. Look at that stamp out of Pittsburgh, PA. No hard card in here. Slice on in. See what's... Wow! This has been out a while. Jed Jerko. Very cool. On that Heritage card, I believe from 2016, a 2020 Heritage card, and then a 2014 Bowman. Doing a little test here, yeah. Alright, Jed Jerko, 3 of 3. I think I sent this off to like the Morgantown or West Virginia Black Bears. But speaking of Morgantown, he went to West Virginia University and was born and raised in Morgantown, West Virginia. Of course, after his playing career, he's found his way back to the West Virginia Black Bears. He's their head coach. But in the majors, he played for the Padres, the Cardinals, the Dodgers, and the Brewers. Had a .245 career batting average with 121 home runs and 370 runs batted in. Not bad for a utility infielder, Mr. Jed Jerko. I believe he still holds a bunch of records up at WVU for his hitting. But checking out the spreadsheet, 3 of 3 success, 263 days. That earned him a stand, for sure. Did not think these were coming back, but happy they are to add to the WVU collection. We'll feature that Heritage from 2016. Some of my favorite years. Next one, San Bernardino, California. This one has a Christmas stamp. Been out a while. We have Pete Reichert. Look at that. Thin black ink. I don't know if that's actually came off on the hard card there. A little bit. Get that out of there. But Pete Reichert, 74 tops. That's the one that came off the 65 tops. Yikes, for the Senators collection. And then there's a 69 tops. Look at that airbrush. Baltimore Orioles. But Mr. Pete Reichert. It's alright, it's a little smudge. But Pete Reichert pitched for the Dodgers, as you see here, the Senators, the Orioles, the Cardinals, and the Phillies. He was selected to 2 All-Star teams and won 2 World Series, one in 1963 with the Dodgers and one in 1970 with those Baltimore Orioles. Won 80 games in his career with 925 strikeouts and a 3.19 ERA. Pretty strong there. Great that he signs TTM. I believe I've gotten him twice now. Unfortunately, that 65 was smudged, but that's what you get with TTM. You never know. They might not even come back at all. I'm grateful that he signed these 3 cards. Checking out the spreadsheet, 3 of 3 success, 51 days. Very cool. Put this vintage card up here. I think we're going to go with that 69 because I love that terrible airbrush job. 20 went from the Senators over to the Orioles. Next return, Brockton, Massachusetts. This one's pretty thick. Let's see what's inside. Jim Lombard, very nice. On a 66 tops, great blue ink there. Got a strikeout leader card. Might have to send that off to Sam McDowell. And then a 72 tops with the Brewers. Why not? Very cool. 3 nice vintage cards there. Very nice. Gonna have to definitely send that off to Sam McDowell. Jim Lombard won a Cy Young in 1967 when he led the AL in wins and strikeouts. Also selected to an All-Star team that year, his only All-Star selection in his career, which spanned from 1965 to 1979. Pitched for the Red Sox, the Brewers for just that one season in 72, and then the Philadelphia Phillies to close out his career. He won 157 games in his career with a 3.86 ERA and 1,475 strikeouts, and he is a great TTMer. Super quick, 3 of 3 success, 7 days. Man, it's going to look good. Signed by Sam McDowell. Charges $5 through the mail. Might even have to put that card up. Wasn't always a big fan of the 68 tops, but it does look good with that league leaders cards. Next one, Pittsburgh, PA. Making our way west a little bit. And we have Jerry Moon Mullins. Looks like we got a couple of rookie cards here. 273 tops. Jerry Moon Mullins, I believe he's one of only 20 players to be on all 4 of the Steelers Super Bowl winning teams in the 70s. So, pretty cool. Also part of the Pittsburgh Steelers 50th anniversary team. We played 124 games with them after being a 4th round pick in the 1971 draft at a USC. Pretty good draft of those Pittsburgh Steelers. I believe their first pick, or they also drafted Jack Ham that year. So another pretty good player for them. And also Mike Wagner, I think. Ernie Holmes, Dwight White. A lot of good players in that 71 draft class. After, of course, picking Joe Green and Terry Bradshaw in the previous 2 drafts. But thank you, Mr. Jerry Moon Mullins, for your autograph. Looking at the spreadsheet, we have a 2-2 success in 7 days. Quick return. Very nice. He only has a couple cards. I think he has a 76 tops as well. And then he has like a 1990 Pro Set card maybe. I think he's featured on a card with Franco Harris too. It's a Franco Harris card, but he's blocking for him. Next return. Columbus, Ohio. Another hard card in here. Just making our way a little further west, and we have... Oh, we got the dual finished. Al Oliver and Richie Hebner. This was sent to Al Oliver, and he signed a nice blue ink. And we got him here on this. I don't even know what this is. Drake's Big Hitters. That's like an 84 tops. I don't know what Drake's is, but it's an 84 Drake's Bakeries. That's cool. I like that card. Man, it turned out pretty good. But Mr. Al Oliver, borderline Hall of Famer. Played for a bunch of teams. I don't know if that helps his case, but he played for the Pirates, the Rangers, the Expos, the Giants, the Phillies, the Dodgers, and the Blue Jays. Helped those Pittsburgh Pirates win a World Series in 1971. He was selected to 7 All-Star teams. Was a 3-time Silver Slugger Award from 1980 to 1982. Led the NL in batting and RBIs in 1982. Has a .303 career batting average with 2,700 hits, 219 home runs, and 1,326 RBIs. The stats say pretty close to a Hall of Famer. So we'll see. Hopefully he gets in at some point. Mr. Al Oliver does have a fee. It is $10 per. I think well worth it for him. 2-2 success. 17 days. Gotta put that dual card up. Very nice. Of course, we got a Drake's Bakeries. 3 to go. Cincinnati, Ohio. Staying over there. And we have Bob Johnson. Cincinnati Bengal. I believe I sent him 3 and he kept 1. Usually I've only sent him twice, and I think both times I've sent him 3 cards and he's kept 1. Or maybe last time I sent 4 and he kept 1. It was 3 back. I don't know. But last time I think I got him at ballpoint, and these are Sharpie. I like that. But Mr. Bob Johnson on a 75 tops and a 1973 tops. Very nice. Was an All-American at University of Tennessee. One of their better players, I think from the 1960s. Excuse me. And that led to a career in the NFL where he was the 2nd overall pick at the 1968 draft by the Cincinnati Bengals, where he spent his entire career all the way up until 1979. Now, as a rookie, he made the AFL All-Star team, played for the Bengals for 154 games, and had his number 54 retired by the team. Pretty good career for this Bengals lifer. Also part of the College Football Hall of Fame, and was a unanimous All-American at Tennessee. Checking out my spreadsheet, we have... Where's Mr. Bob Johnson? Not to get him confused with Bob Johnson, the pitcher, but 2 out of 3 success. 8 days. He kept that 71 tops, which I think he actually kept last time I sent him. Must be one of his favorite cards. think it's his rookie card, maybe? Maybe the 70 is. Not too sure, but he seems to like the 71. I do too. Great little red border there. Well, let's go to St. Louis Mo next. St. Louis, Missouri, that is. Hard card in here. Got envelopes all around me. I didn't even have to cut this one. These envelopes, I've been mentioning it, like they've been coming back apart. But luckily this card made it back. Ballpoint pen, 73 tops. Jackie Smith, Hall of Fame 94. Very nice. Never know what you're going to get with Jackie Smith. This is the third time I've sent to him. The second one didn't come back. First one did. And then this one came back in ballpoint. So happy it came back at all. But Mr. Jackie Smith went to college, I believe, on a track scholarship. So pretty cool. And they just told him, hey, come play football and you can get a full scholarship. Didn't have to play, but ended up being pretty good all the way to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Spent most of his career with the St. Louis Cardinals from 63 to 77. And then one last year with those Dallas Cowboys in 1978. He was a 5-time Pro Bowl selection, 4-time second team All-Pro, had 480 receptions in his career with 40 touchdowns and 7,918 receiving yards. Pretty good for a tight end. Checking out my spreadsheet, we have a 101 success, 10 days, $5 fee. Pretty reasonable for a Hall of Famer. Put him right over here. A lot of good vintage cards today. I have to put him right back there a little bit. We have one more to go. Usually we do 7, but I thought it'd be fun to do 8 because this one's from Fargo, North Dakota. Come on, Fargo. What do you have? You have Dave Goltz. Dave Goltz. I think I sent this to Minnesota, but check that out. Bought a handful of these Wonder Bread cards. Very cool. Oh, I'm sorry, Hostess cards. It's got little food stains on there. From 1977. This is my first one back signed. Also having a 76 tops and a 75 tops. Mr. Dave Goltz. Featured prominently there with those Minnesota Twins, where he pitched from 1972 to 1979. After that, he went on to the Los Angeles Dodgers from 1980 to 1982, and then finished things out with the California Angels from 82 to 83. Helped those Dodgers win a World Series in 1981 and led the AL in wins in 1977. Goes well with that Hostess card. Won 113 games in his career with a 3.69 ERA and 1,100 strikeouts. Pretty nice return for Mr. Dave Goltz. We have a 3-3 success. Just 10 days. I did send this to Minnesota, so went from my house to Minnesota to North Dakota and back here in 10 days. Pretty quick. Love the blue Sharpie. First time sending Mr. Dave Goltz. What do you think for this week? Pretty cool getting a food issue card, 2 food issue cards. Got a bakery card, we got a Hostess card, we got a ton of cool cards. My favorite's a toss-up between, believe it or not, the Jed Jerko and the dual-signed rookie. I think this is the second time I've gotten that rookie card completed, but pretty nice week of returns. I think I'm going to have to go with that Jed Jerko, though, only because I already have one of these. But thank you for watching, everyone. Hope your week has gone well and your mailboxes are full. Bye for now.